Hi guys, Dan Cooper here from Pro Tools Expert, and I've got myself a copy of Frei by Sonible, and as always, thanks to our friends over at Plugin Boutique for sorting us out a copy for this review. So what is Frei? Well, it's an EQ made up of 3 parts, although you can purchase these bits separately. At the top we've got an EQ in green, works like any other EQ if I'm honest. We've got filters either side and 5 bands in the middle, with 3 of the bands having this magic wand symbol. Now this is called Smart EQ. Now the Smart EQ, and I'm going to be quoting the manual here, is automatic detection and removal of problematic resonances in different frequency bands. Let me try and show you that. So let's enable one of these magic wands and set it to learn by clicking on it there. Now let's hit play. Doing this on a master. Increase the sensitivity. Let's increase the bands. And you can see this green target putting in a cut and a few boosts. And as I said, we've got 3 bands here that we can put in this Smart EQ. Next we have this proximity, which is in blue, and this helps us to focus areas within the spectrum that may be a bit, for want of a better word, blurred. Now with the EQ, you can see down the side that we have sort of scan in dB, but over here it's the ratio. It's a bit different. And its main purpose really is to help sort of pseudo bring things into the microphone a little bit more, or increase the space that's around the source. Now this being a full mix, I'm just going to try and bring forward, let's say, the low end energy. And let's do the opposite. Dulls the top. And last we have Entropy in red, and this separates tonal components from the inharmonic parts such as drums, etc. Again, I'm quoting the manual, so let's have a little go and see how this sounds. Again, up the strength. Brings the bottom end kick out a little bit more. Let's sync it. Top end. It's definitely transient and sustained down at the bottom. Works quite well. So what are my final thoughts on Frei by Sonible? Well, this is definitely a different approach to EQ. But will it replace any of the EQs in my current workflow? I can't say that it will. I mean, don't get me wrong, this does sound nice, especially as it doesn't appear to add any colour to the sound. It's quite subtle. However, I do feel that some of the features are a little bit niche. You know, I'll say it again, this is a different approach to EQ. It's just not the kind of thing I would find myself using over and over again, as the problems it seems to solve aren't problems I generally find in my workflow. Anyway, I'd love to hear what you guys think of this. If you use Frei or any part of these components, let us know your thoughts on them in the comments below. I've been Dan from Pro Tools Expert, and I'll catch you next time.